The Shoreline community is coming together this weekend for a heartwarming Dog Days event. With the help of many volunteers, including trained rescue rangers, 80 underprivileged dogs and puppies, including the ones you are seeing here, will soon be putting their shelter days behind for a better life with a permanent family or a new best friend. Anthony DeSerio and Lauren Liesenfeld are the masterminds behind Dog Days. And join me now. And you have a special guest here with us.
Yep, this is Eddie, or as they call him, Fast Eddie. He's a shelter rescue. He came from a high kill shelter in Georgia, and he was rescued at our last event that we held in Essex over the past summer, where we pulled a few dogs, actually about 70 dogs, from high kill shelters around the area and in the south. And the community got together, and this little guy got a home, and he's happy and healthy. And
his life was spared. And you say high kill centers.
Yes. All our dogs are pulled off of what we call death row. They're pretty much on their last hour in an animal shelter just before they're put to sleep. There's organizations and groups around the country that we will pull these dogs, get them into foster homes, and make sure that a really good dog, for no unnecessary reason, needs to be put to sleep.
So, Lauren, how did Dog Days come together?
Well, Dog Days came together because small rescues or municipal pounds have a hard time sometimes having volunteers or people to actually either create an adoption event or get to an adoption event. So there seemed to be a little bit of a need. There was a gap between people that rescue and the adoption event process, both the planning and coordination. So Dog Days is, I hope, a need, or fills the need of the rescues and organizations that have dogs that they have pulled, that we can facilitate getting them into the adoption event by helping the shelters and rescues with transport. We sometimes try to find foster homes for their dogs, etc.
Now, how did the two of you get together?
Well, I manage a restaurant, and Lauren came in, and we just got to discussing one day, bartender to client, and about that I have a Hurricane Katrina rescue dog at my parents' house. Hi, Benny. And so Lauren was telling me about what she has done with pit bull rehabilitation, and one thing led to another, and we talked about animals in shelters and what we can do to save them. And on your next visit a few weeks later, Lauren came in and said, "Oh, you're on the board of directors for this event. We're calling Get 'Em Out," and we turned that into Dog Days. And we had this mass scramble in about 3 weeks to pull these dogs out of Connecticut shelters over the summer. And we've got a few people, a great group out of down south. And we just started working. It wasn't even really a conversation. It was like, we've got an issue here that we need to take care of. There's 4 million dogs a year are put to sleep unnecessarily. And it's up to groups like us and to help other shelters and to work with shelters. We're not a shelter, but what we do is we work coordinators. We will work with any shelter in the state, out of state, to get these animals to a location where we can put these dogs on display and let people know that these little guys need loving homes and they don't need to be put down.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the big event this weekend. Exactly, how does it all work?
The event this weekend starts on Friday at about noon. I think at 11 o'clock people come in to the Martin Bishop Field, which is right behind Bishop's Orchard in Guilford. And people can bring in items for our tag sale and a bake sale. That's our fundraiser. And the fundraiser day on Friday goes from 12 to 4. And then the big adoption event starts on Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 4. We have a blessing of the animals on Saturday at 10:30.
Now, are all the dogs already received all their shots?
All dogs are vetted, and they have microchips, and they've received all their age-appropriate shots.
All right, we're going to put the information right there on the screen, and as we do that, I'm going to walk over and meet some of the folks who have adopted shelter dogs at Dog Day event. And Lauren, tell us exactly what are the dates for the event?
The dates are October 29th is the fundraiser with the bake sale, a tag sale, and a silent auction that runs from 12 to 4 at Martin Bishop Field. The adoption event itself is on Saturday starting at 11 o'clock and goes until 4 p.m. On Sunday starts at 11 o'clock and also goes until 4 p.m. We're very excited to have a blessing of the animals on Saturday morning for all the shelter pets at 10:30 at the field. Of course, anybody is welcome to attend.
All right, thank you. And this is our first owner. What's your name and the name of your dog?
My name's Nick Green, and this is my dog, Jack.
And what kind of dog is Jack?
Jack, I think, is a Shepherd Hound mix.
He's very well behaved. Actually, all the 3 dogs we have up here are very well behaved. How's he doing?
He's very well. We adopted him out. He came from Georgia, and he's really been a blessing. He's been a great dog. He's he's ultra appreciative to have gotten out of the confines of a shelter, and he's been a great addition to my house.
Well, thank you very much, and let's meet our next dog owner. And your name is?
Tim Green.
Hi, Tim, and the name of your dog?
This is Toro.
Hey, Toro, I saw Toro earlier. He was sleeping a lot.
He's a sleeper.
He's a sleeper. What kind of dog is Toro?
Toro's, he's a lot of things. He's a mutt, but he's a bit of pit. I think he's a bit of Shar-Pei, a bit of bulldog, a bit of basset hound.
Why did you decide you wanted to get Toro?
I have 2 other rescues as well, so I just love dogs, and they add a lot to your life.
They certainly do.
Makes me happy.
Thank you so much, and let's meet our third owner. Is he going to come up? Lucy, come on up. All right, here we go. And your name is?
Jody Mars.
Jody, and this is Lucy for everybody.
Lucy,
okay.
Yes.
And what kind of dog is Lucy?
She is a Basset Labrador mix.
And she's already dressed up for Halloween, I see.
She is. She's going to be a year old on Halloween.
Oh, she wants to play with everybody else. It's okay, Lucy. And how's Lucy doing?
She's doing wonderfully well, yeah. Very, very, very well. She's very happy, very
friendly. She wants to play with all the other dogs.
All she wants to do is kiss you and have you rub her belly.
How long have you had her?
Since the event over the summer.
Very
good. Dog Days in Essex. Yeah.
Oh, Lucy. All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for all of you joining us. All right, let's talk about the picture we have right now, Lauren and Anthony. This is the first picture of one of the dogs that really needs a home. Tell us about this one.
This is Cole. He's got a few other litter mates just like that. He came up on our last transport over the weekend.
And how old is he? Do you know?
He's
8 weeks.
At least
8 weeks?
A little over 8 weeks.
All right, this is our second dog.
This is Bo, and Bo was rescued also from a shelter in Georgia, and he is probably a bit of pit bull and bulldog. He's awfully friendly, male, probably about a little under a year old.
And our third picture.
Yeah, that's Julio.
Julio.
Julio is probably one of our another mutt. Little mix, but he's also came up from Georgia.
He was found underneath, one of the women we work with in Georgia was eating at a restaurant, and it was really cold and raining, and he was underneath the deck of a building across the street. Yeah, they had to set a trap, actually. He was so scared. They put a cage out, and he put food in it, and they got him, and he's at our event this weekend. We're excited to have him.
Excellent. Again, how many dogs and puppies?
We always try to fill the event with 40 large breed dogs and 40 small breeds and/or puppies.
And we have the information again on the screen. Dog Days at the Martin Bishop Field in Guilford. And where exactly is that located?
That's on Long Hill Road, directly, or right behind Bishop's Orchard on Route 1. Is it?
Yeah, just off of Route 1.
All right,
On
very
Long Hill
good.
Road.
Well, we hope
Okay.
all the dogs get adopted, and
Yes.
generally they do, don't they?
They always
Yes, they
do,
always
yeah.
do.
We make sure.
And, they always, and every dog does end up back into foster. Nothing bad is going to happen to any of them.
Nope.
You can see more of them online. You can visit us on Facebook, and we also, our website is godogdays.org.
Excellent. We'll have that link as well on our website. Thank you both
Thank
for
you very
joining
much.
us.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. And coming up next in the kitchen, we're making sopa de garbanzo when Connecticut style returns.
You want sopa de garbanzo?